Well, thank you very much for coming this evening. It's quite a historic moment for the EFBSS, and I actually think for the library world in general, because I think we've achieved something this evening, well, today over the last 2 years, which is making available this material, which is, I don't know any other library that's done this, certainly of folk music. So that's great. This whole project started with a conversation in a pub in Greenwich, and a friend of mine was so fed up when he's sort of thinking about this idea that in the end he helped me to get together a Heritage Lottery application completed in a way that is successful, unlike the ones we've tried before. And the Heritage Lottery Fund awarded us £154,000 to do not only this project, this archive, a digitisation conservation project, but also to do an outreach project in schools, in Lancashire, in Hampshire, and in Bermondsey. So London. Just believe me. Now, I know that a lot of you know that I got an OBE a while ago, and everybody knows that it means underwriters' efforts, and I'm quite aware of that, but I can conclusively tell you that none of this would have happened without a team, and this really is a team effort. And I think it's extraordinary the work that Richard Butterworth has done over there. Richard constructed this site, and it's quite remarkable. We would sit in a room, the rest of the team, and we'd say, do you think we can have a bit of that and do a bit of this, and I think we need that, and he'd go, yeah, all right. Then he'd walk off, and I'd say to the other members of the team, he hasn't written anything down. What? He didn't know anything. And then a few days later, almost annoying me, he's done it perfectly. I'd also really like to thank two other people that have come into the Take6 project that weren't originally in it. Kerry Myers, our archivist. She's historic here because she's the first archivist the Society has ever had. So she takes that burden off of me, and which is great, and it's really coming together now for the first time. So I'd like to thank her. The other person that's come in is the extraordinary Steve Brown. Now we all know that on our website, part of VW is VWML online, and included in that is the round indexes. And I mean, I don't know where it gets time to do anything else, but it is the largest index in the English language to folk song, and that's an extraordinary thing. And he's come in. I don't think we could have done this without his expertise and his help. And so the whole thing has come together, and it's something I'm extraordinarily proud of. Actually, I've been here a long time, but this is making the whole premise of this was to make available to the world these documents that are in a little room downstairs here. The idea, and if that's not what heritage is, I don't know what is, but the information is being given back to the areas where they were first noted down. We're giving this back, and we're doing it through schools, and we're doing it through the internet, and those are the documents. So that's that. And I'm extraordinarily pleased, and it's always wonderful to have our president here. I'm going to hand over, and I think she's going to punch something or something. Just hand over to Shirley.
Malcolm was talking about a little room downstairs, and it was back in the 50s when I first started looking, not only for books in the library, songs in the books, but for the other archives as well, and I came across a Lucy Broadwood box that was just abandoned, really, it felt, and it was covered in dust, and it was in a little side room, locked away. And when I think of the leap from then to now, it's just extraordinary. And I think a great deal, the society has sort of moved on so much and sort of opened itself up and welcomed people, and just wanted to share it more rather than keep it to a few people, it seemed to me at that time. Before I left home today, I was just looking through my copies of Frank Perslow's books, The Wanton Seed and Marrow Bones, which were the two books that the FDS published, I think in 1960 something, from the Hammond Gardner collections, and wonderful books they were. Marvellous songs in them, and what's incredible is now you've all got it online. You don't even have to leave home, but there's a downside to that. You will not be in the library. You will not be with our favourite librarian. You might miss that wonderful opportunity, so the downside is that. But it's extraordinary, it's a huge achievement, and yes, you're right to clap your dad. Hooray! Yes. It's just remarkable, very timely of course, and even I seem to manage to look at one or two items on there. Anyway, it's wonderful to get them to come up on the screen. It's lovely to see such a nice variety of people here tonight, and Steve and Andrew, and I mean Laurel, people from the next generation that are going to benefit, Ian King, as well as sort of older people who know what they're, know more perhaps about the songs. It's all there now for people to enjoy. Now, I'm very honoured that Malcolm has asked me to sort of cut the ribbon or press the button to launch this. I'm honoured and delighted and a little bit anxious that an old Luddite like me should be asked. So Ian is going, Malcolm is going to guide my finger. Yes, you are.
You've asked the wrong person.
If you just press enter, there.
That one. That one. I know.
You better
Countdown.
You should have illuminated it or painted it silver on the side.
Yes, you just press that one.
This one? That big one?
That one.
Ready? You sure?
Yes,
Yeah.
stand back.
Oh, this is a bit like
This is it, this is it.
millionaire thing, isn't it? You're going to make us wait.
3, 2, 1. Yay!
Just wait for this.
What did I do?
No,
It's fine.
it's just rebuilding the site. And
It's Oh, no, there we go. It's
There we go.
doing beautifully.
And we now go on to the site itself.
Yeah. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. And congratulations to all concerned. It's just wonderful. And Malcolm, your everlasting good health.